It's crazy because you got. I'm finna do my research, and then your cousin got finna do your homework.
His business partner.
So what's up? You and J-Man really cousins? He be claiming y'all cousins for real. What's the real truth?
Man, you know that ain't my cousin.
You're just from the same building?
Everybody from the Projects family, bro. You know that.
That's how it be though, for real though. You know how they act like that though, for real. No, you know they act like that though. That's how they be though. Everybody from the Project be like family for real.
But you were actually like mad at him at first, right? And are you kind of over it now?
I was never mad at him. I just wanted to stop fronting.
You don't like being involved in it?
No, man, I don't like being involved in that type of shit.
No, because you had some angry tweets at me and him that I believe got deleted pretty quickly in terms of like us just talking about you and shit. I mean, he was trolling for a long ass time even before talking about you. You know, obviously he had his whole OTF arc. That's kind of like vintage J Main at this point because that was a couple of years ago.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't be really watching all that. I watch some of the shit, like when the fans are sending it to me, like, look at your cousin. And, ooh.
All right, so Trench's News was here the other day recently.
Y'all had Trench's News here?
Yeah, yep. And he said, I seen where you was on DJU. You said a lot of shit he said about you.
Yeah, be true sometimes.
Be true sometimes.
He knows some people that I know, so he used to be around sometimes.
So you knew him when he was around? Because we just had THF Zoo on here, and he was basically saying that he probably was around, but he didn't know who he was back in the day.
Yeah, that's how I go, though. For sure. So a lot of people, he was around, but a lot of people probably didn't know who he was, but I knew his face, though. So like when I be seeing him on the internet doing that, I knew who he was.
Well, you must saw him without the mask. I didn't see him without it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You did?
Yeah,
I'm still in the dark.
He said, but Trenches also said that the famous Fredo on the cut line came from you.
Yeah.
And came from you and Fredo running in the FYB J-Man.
And he used a girl.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Fredo did a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. Man, folks, that's what I used to be running with all the time.
Hanging out with Fredo.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't confirm or deny that story?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
J-Main allegedly used an Oblachian woman as a human shield. Does this sound familiar?
Shit, I don't know.
He told me to personally tell you that asked you that, and he said he was with you the day before, so he said you gonna know it's true because y'all was hanging out the day before type shit. Is there any?
I'm trying to think. He said J-Man was with me or Fredo was with me?
J-Man said he was with y'all the day before type shit, and then the next day, the famous Fredo on the cut line happened.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't know. I don't remember though, but shit, that probably happened if he's saying it though.
So y'all definitely hung out and used to actually like be friends.
He used to be around. Yeah, he used to be around. For sure, he used to be around. He used to hang with me, all type of shit. You already knew.
Damn. So you've seen so many shootings that you just can't even remember ones that you were allegedly involved in?
Bro, man. I don't be trying to talk about all that crazy ass shit, man. That shit be crazy as hell.
You think that it's fucked up for J-Man to be basically making money off telling these kind of stories?
It's all type of people doing all type of shit, so it's like I can't judge a nigga what he doing, though, you know? It's like that's what's going on in the world nowadays. That's how people getting their money.
Right.
So it's like,
I mean, you're still rapping and shit, but a lot of people from that era are now like YouTubers or doing interviews or doing, you know, all kinds of different shit. Like you respect the content creator hustle?
Yeah, I respect whatever they doing to get their money, because shit, can't nobody tell me what to do, how to get my money. So it's like, why would I say something about how a person doing what they doing to get their money? I can't do that.
Would you spend $100 on a box of Whoops cereal?
Hell no.
Really?
I'm getting them bitches for free. The fuck?
You're actually gonna try to get some though?
No, I don't eat Fruit Loops.
You don't? What kind of cereal?
Somebody don't eat Fruit Loops.
What kind of cereal do you eat?
I eat Captain Crunch and shit like that.
You want to try some Durkios?
Yeah, them bitches might be hard.
They might be.
Them bitches might be hard.
Undisclosed. We don't really know right now.
How the fuck V's I'll get some
Yeah, no, V's from Detroit. We got him up here too.
How the fuck he get some cereal?
To be honest, they're both just like promo cereals.
I'm gonna get the smacks.
No, we got
Smacks.
Durkios and we got V's Flakes, which sounds kind of gross, honestly, like flaking of like a skin or something. Like, hopefully that's not the whole idea with the cereal. Would you ever do a cereal brand?
Yeah, it depends on what kind it is. Probably like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch type cereal. Everybody want to steal these motherfucking cereals. I'm still Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What would you call it? Reese's?
No, I don't know.
It's too obvious.
We gonna do some other shit.
Reese
Call them
Flakes?
this,
Reese Cups.
Reaper Exotics or some shit like that.
When you were a kid, was there ever a time period where you thought that the Reese's Pieces cups were like named after you, or?
Yeah, hell yeah, I used to think that. I used to be eating that shit a lot too.
I mean, they are hard. It's a big part of every kid's childhood, I think.
A long time ago, I did them. I'm like, damn. I'm like, we might as well collab on something. I did Reese's. I'm like, man, we might as well collab on something. We got the same name. I got way more followers than y'all.
Right.
They ain't never issue.
Nah, they ain't never hit me back.
They're not tuned in with the streets.
Nah. I told them like, I got the same name as y'all.
It's a problem for a lot of
We
candy
might
companies.
as well collab on some shit.
Yeah. Candy companies got to get in tune with the drill music.
So early on, you also had like I Don't Like came out, and then I remember you dropped Us.
Yeah.
You originally had it with just you, and then I remember Rick Ross and Drake
Yeah.
hopped on the remix.
That's the best song ever.
Yeah, everybody was tweaking off that shit. I definitely did that with Ross and Drake back then. I put Drake on it, then he put Ross on it.
Well, that was his favorite rapper of all time. That's kind of crazy.
So how did you and Drake get into it at that time?
Just Drake was actually just like we chopping up. He was telling me like he fuck with me, Fredo, Sosa. Drake, he was just telling me like he fuck with all us. Basically, he was just telling me like he fuck with us and shit. And then he was telling me like send him something. I sent him that, and he did it.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to ask. So it wasn't like an in-studio session?
No,
actually?
hell no. It wasn't no in the studio shit.
Where were you at when you originally recorded like the first Us song? Like without
I was actually in the hood in my bedroom.
Damn. So a lot of those songs you was recording just from the crib?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. I recorded that Us from the crib. But like Traffic and shit, I recorded that at the studio. But Us, I recorded that in the crib in my bedroom. Like I had Chop to come over and just locked in.
Where's Young Chop at right now?
I don't know. I've been looking for his ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been looking all around trying to see where he been at. I don't know. Certain people been telling me he in jail and all type of shit. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna find out though.
Didn't he get shot in an Uber looking for 21 Savage?
Yeah, he went to Atlanta and then he went to like Templeton.
He got shot? What shot at?
Shot at. The shot at the Uber. The poor driver got involved in this.
A shootout?
I don't know if he shot back, but he was on live, right?
He was on live and he definitely
What the fuck he was doing?
Tweaking
looking
out.
for 21 Savage. I know you remember remember when Young Chop was going on live like every day? Then he actually like
He was doing so much shit at that time. I don't even
He
remember
just
that
kind of
part.
tuned out.
early on, you and Vaughn actually went live with him to tell him he was tweaking.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
caught him
yeah.
doing
But
some goofy shit one time on the internet.
But he was at that time. I don't know. I think he was having some problems mentally. But he was definitely. So y'all haven't. No one heard from him, like, because I see his mom and brother died recently.
Yeah, his mom died and his brother. But I ain't hear from him in a long time. I just really got out of jail too, so it's like I ain't hear from him, none of that shit.
When's the last time you actually talked to Drake?
Was the last time I talked to Drake? I don't know. It's been a minute. I ain't reached out to him or nothing though, so you know. I ain't reach out to him, try to holler at him and shit. I'm sure if I like reach out to him and shit, he probably fuck with me.
Yeah, you need a feature. Or you do a song. Well, of course you'll do a song. Like even the fans right now, they want to know like when you and Dirk, when y'all gonna do some new music.
Shit, whenever I feel like we gonna link up, whenever we link up and shit, we'll do something. I ain't too pressed though to like try to chase niggas down and do music with them though. That's what I ain't too pressed about.
I need everybody to check out NoJumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out NoJumper.com. So make sure you tap in.